Alright.
Greetings.
Gonna... Hold on. Well...
Did everyone die or something? Jesus.
It's just disgustingly quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm about to be fucking dead.
Oh, please don't.
Influence, I can't breathe.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy. Is Frostmaiden your longest notes page, Jacob, or is that still go to Strahd?
No. That was definitely Strahd. Frostmaiden hasn't been going long enough.
We have 20 pages. That's a lot.
Wait, we have 20 pages in Frostmaiden already? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh my
I underestimated this one. Technically, it's 19, and then the start of the next page just exists.
Active goobers. Okay.
That's just to remind myself of what
familiars you have active.
Yeah. Which I only have Jungo active right now.
Yeah. So last episode, you guys did some things, right? And those things
are
you guys went searching for your friend, your pal, your buddy, Jarwin, who had been captured. Not by Drow, luckily. That's a fate I wouldn't wish upon anyone. But by a strange entity who you only knew as Bolar. You found him easy enough, but as you saved him from the confines of his tent and woke him up, skeletal warriors kind of burst from the ground. Oh, excuse me. Burst from the ground, and you battled. You quarreled. You guys fought them for a bit until Finch and Rain noticed a figure in the woods. Rain teleports to this figure, and it is a druidic human woman, who, in her surprise, drops the control over her skeletal minions. She surrenders without a fight, and Maluk does some mental probing, and everyone else does some interrogation.
Hell yeah.
Through your interactions with her, it is abundantly clear that whoever she works for, she is terrified of. So she asks you guys to just kill her, because it would just be better. So Maluk just clinically, no feeling, slices her head off.
Hell yeah.
She asked for it.
Finch had felt a sinister presence in this forest, watching you all, or watching him specifically. So you all packed up and evacuated the situation after looting the camp and burning the skeletons. So, in case there was another necromancer or druid or some such, they could not be reanimated again. As you were driving through driving through the forest, you were accosted by an owl, who Rain tries to kill, and it just looks annoyed. It's like, wow, that was really rude of you. How dare you?
Mhm.
So, in retaliation, it just kind of flies away. But for some reason, you guys couldn't let it be, so you just started shooting it and trying to kill it, and then it just burst into more owls until a massive parliament of owls formed, with you guys still, for some reason, trying to kill them, which was making the problem worse and worse. Not a single bit of neutral or law in any of you is the only thing I can say. You guys made it to Bryn Shander, and the cloud or the parliament, the flock of owls, kind of spirals in front of you and kind of combines and coalesces into a figure, a massive figure before Bryn Shander's gates, stands there and kind of blocks you. It speaks to you in the same voice that you had heard from Bolar. Finch offers an owl feather, apparently appeasing this large creature, who just leaves. Rain tries to get some information out of. Oh, what was that?
I have a question real quick, just
What's up?
as Caleb. Did Bolar, did the Frostmaiden, did she just sound like her vocal sound like her, or did her like mannerisms also sound like her too?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah, sounded and acted.
Like her? Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. Thank you.
Rain tried to ask her some questions, to which she just ignored and flew off. Torga arrives and was like, yo, that was actually the Frostmaiden. Y'all just got real lucky. Anyway, here's your job. And she gives you a bit of information about the Arcane Brotherhood and some such, and points you towards the Revel's End prison, where you are to deliver a letter to Valish, one of the prisoners in the prison. The pay will be very good for what you're about to do, and you guys are, after after going about and doing your own business, you rest for the night and you wake up first thing in the morning. And what is the first thing you do before you head off? Rain has already left the building, off doing Rain things. Who knows?
Of course. Probably going to alleyways looking for shit.
Yeah.
I support it though. He brings good shit.
Majority of the time.
Majority of the time, he brings good shit. If he doesn't bring good shit, we'll yell at him.
There's some inspiration right there.
Some motivation.
That's the word I was looking for.
Get it done or else.
We'll be
Yeah.
really disappointed with you.
Grr. We'll give you a stern talking to.
Yeah, a little slap on the wrist, bucko. Anyway.
So where is this prison?
So, at the Sea of Moving Ice, which, as far as you can tell, is a long journey away.
A long journey. Like how far? In Maluk time.
In Maluk time, it's gonna be a bit.
Oof. That's a long journey. I'm not to pack a lot of fish.
As for how much time it would actually take, Revels and you guys are in Bryn Shander, that's probably looking like a week.
A week. That's not bad.
It's not great either.
Yeah, it's not great, but
have to-
it's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting like 3 weeks.
A week if you're using your slart, which you guys probably will be. If you're not, for some reason, it'll probably be about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
think
will
we'll
have
be
to
using our
go.
slart.
You guys will have to go through Targos and follow the road, but so maybe closer
Do we
to a week and a
have to?
half. It's the straightest shot.
It's the straightest shot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I
It's
didn't know
just
if that was just the safest one.
it's just the most direct route.
Okay.
The safest one. See, the thing is Revel's End is in the middle of like the tundra, so there's once you get out there, it just stops being safe in general.
Oh no, I wasn't. I don't mind the safety. I didn't know if that was the safest option, and there was a more
Gotcha.
dangerous but quicker option. That's why.
Ooh, more dangerous but quicker. Always better.
Exactly.
Huh.
We're efficiency, folks.
No pain, no gain.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Upgrades. Yes.
Me every time I hear that song.
Okay.
Honestly, I can definitely picture Jarwin being that person. That guy.
Upgrades, people.
Upgrades.
Upgrades.
Yes, with high heels instead of robots.
But yeah, so I guess we'll just start in order. Finch, you wake up. What are you doing?
Probably finding food and just kind of preparing for, our trip. First to Angajuk's Bell and then to Revel's End. I'm assuming we're still doing that. We wanted to do Angajuk's Bell stuff first, right?
Well, I don't know if he wanted to do it first.
But you definitely want to do it. It's technically so.
It's like on the
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Yeah, it was like, if it's on the way, then I guess we might as well.
It's not like okay, on the way is a bit relative. It's like on the way in the sense that like if you can detour to it, but like you can also just it's not like on the way in like a straight shot. It's like you can make a little detour on the way and hit it and then still make it to Revel's End in the same time frame that you would normally.
Okay, because like, if it's gonna take us any extra time, then we should probably just do it when we get back. But
Yeah.
if we can do
So
it
we
in
could do that.
roughly the same amount of time,
Yeah,
then
maybe like an
okay with
extra
either way.
day or two on your like travel, but it's already a week and a half, so like
well, we don't know exactly how important this is.
yeah.
So
We could just head straight to Revel's End first and then hit it on our way back. That's totally fine. I didn't even think of that.
yeah, we also don't know. Like, we might call the whale or whatever, and then have to like get on the whale.
Spend more time. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what that's going to entail once we actually get there.
True. But yeah, that's what
Damn.
I'm doing. Just kind of preparing.
Just kind of packing and stuff. All right,
Yep.
Caleb, what's up?
Maluk in his room
Okay.
is going to take out the sending stone
Uh-oh.
and say, I was told that I can talk to someone on this. I don't know who this is. Can you tell me your name?
Now, just for propriety's sake, does anyone remember where you found that sending stone?
It was on the desk of the douchebag in back of the other town
Oh,
where we
Kadroth?
liberated.
That's what I thought.
Kakarov,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Ah, ah, ah.
I
Seem to talk
I
like-
wanted to make sure. Let me just.
Is he talking like to Tivolis or like one of his?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Tativolis just
I'm
like
expecting it, yeah.
Tativolis just goes, "Yo, what's up, dog?"
Something like that.
No, it's not Tativolis. That'd be funny though. That would be
funny.
hilarious.
Become
Hold
friends
on.
with Tativolis.
Friends.
Yo, my friend T.
Yeah, you know Chi, right? Tativolis. you hear a confused feminine voice. Who am I speaking to?
Can I respond back, or is it a one-time use? There's my.
Sending stones, unless it's special, it's once a day.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Fuck.
it's once a day. Okay, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, she goes, who is this? Completely
Great.
forgetting, because Dan forgot, that it's not a back and forth, it's literally just like a once a day thing. And then Caleb was like, could I respond? I was like, ah, shit, no, you can't. So both Dan
the world
and
may
this
never
mysterious
know.
person both
It's okay. I'll
forgot.
talk to her tomorrow.
If only
She
they were
sounded cute.
walkie-talkies, that would be.
That's what the earrings of Whisper are for.
You mean the
Yeah.
Talkie Rockies?
The talkie-walkies.
The Talkie Rockies is so funny, actually.
Changing the names. Change the names.
Yeah,
They
what's a
must be
sending
that.
stone? I only know about Rocky Talkies. Or Talkie Rockies.
Either or.
Talkie
Change
like
it.
talking, or Talkie like this chip?
Talking? Duh.
Oh,
I was gonna say talkie, like the talkies. Talkie, Rocky.
I am putting my finger on the light and watching the red. Anyway,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, sorry. I have an LED strip in my little area, and I just put my finger on the light and just watched it glow red. It's just a. Ooh, that feels evil. I turned my lights red. That feels evil. I don't like that.
That's the spicy color. Ow.
Yeah. Ew, 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 ew. Sorry. Sit down. Okay, that one's a good blue. That's a good blue.
You turned it teal, didn't you?
Yeah, but there's just a regular blue.
Aiden, look at your snap. I sent the reason to you.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So that's what Maluka's doing, and Maluk just is like trying to talk into it more. Nothing's happening. Make an intelligence check. See
Yeah,
if Maluk. See if
I can
Maluk
figure it out
figures
after
out.
the third time of no answer. I feel
Okay,
like.
okay. You got a lot of faith in Maluk,
It'd
and
take a second.
I respect you for that. All right, Fury, what are you doing while you wait for everyone to get ready, or while you wait for everyone to gather? I suppose.
Well, I mean, I assume he just slept overnight, right?
Yeah.
And this is overdue. Uh, Fury wakes up, like early morning, and anyone who's listening can probably hear Fury, like shouting and grunting and feeling very bad, like big ouchie.
Okay. Alright. Like, how early are we talking, by the way?
That's important if we care or not.
Well, just because Ellison wakes up early, but I don't know how early you are intending for Fury to do this.
Well, it's not something Fury is doing intentionally.
No, I'm aware.
Do we say like 4?
So yeah, just like early morning once it really starts to kick in.
I mean, probably wouldn't be awake around that time. But if you're like actively screaming really loudly, he would probably wake up to it.
I imagine it's about the same pain as like childbirth, but spread out across the whole body.
Damn. That's
Damn.
painful. Jesus. Then I would probably wake up to your screaming.
I mean, would you say that would probably be right?
Yeah.
Given what's happening to
Yes.
Fury's
Yeah.
body?
Yeah. It's like you know how bad your leg hurts when you have like a growing pain in it. Yeah, just that all over your body in the span of, and all of the growing happens in the span of about 30 seconds to a minute.
it's like when you describe like a lycanthrope, like changing form, and it's like nasty,
Ooh,
like
yeah.
pops and grinding sounds as bones and stuff shift.
Yikes.
I like when bones pop, but not that way. Anyway, as you were.
So yeah, Fury just starts screaming in the morning, freaking out.
Maluk just sleeps
I
through it, I
wish we'd
imagine.
gotten to Fury first, then.
Maluk is just sleeping like a baby.
No, when Ellison hears Fury scream, he tries to, like, enter her room to make sure she's okay.
Is your door locked, Fury?
No, she's a trusting person. The window's locked, but not the door.
Don't blame you after what fucking happened last time.
Yeah. So you burst into Fury's room and you see. Are you awake? Are you just in bed?
I mean, she's definitely awake now. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like Fury arching, like she's possessed. Her body's like cracking and like popping, and like you can see like her skin is like bubbling.
Ah! Okay.
Like her extremities have always been a little off-colored. Like her ears and her legs are kind of bluish, and her hands are weirdly purple. But like it's even more distinct now.
Okay. Is there any, like... So, okay, sorry. How long did you say this happens for?
For like a minute or two.
Okay. So, how long did it take me to get to her room, then?
Probably like 10 seconds.
Okay, fair enough. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm thinking about how I actually want to react to this and what I want to do that would actually be helpful. Can I, can I make, like, a medicine check to see if she's, like, actually, like, dying or being, like,
Sure. Yeah.
hurt? Okay, give me 1 second. I can't believe I spent all this time without my dice out. Are you kidding me? Alright, here we go. That was... 17?
Okay, you're not a doctor.
No.
You've never seen anything remotely like this, and you doubt most doctors have either.
Okay.
Uh, she's probably not dying, but also maybe.
Is there, like, a thing of water in her room or something? Like a pitcher or anything?
Would there be, Jacob?
Yeah, there'd probably be a beverage of some kind.
Yeah.
Well, I was just asking so I could, like... So, Ellison could, like, grab, like, a rag or something, put it over her, like, forehead, try and cool her off, because I assume this is really painful and she's probably sweating.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Okay. So is there, like,
Yeah.
even just a vase full of flowers or something? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So he, like, dumps water on the rag, kind of rushes over to her side, places it on her forehead, like, it's okay, you're okay.
Her skin is like
We'll
rapidly
figure out what's
bubbling
going
and
on.
shifting colors.
Yeah, the second Finch gets close enough, like within reach, Fury just kind of like grabs on, and in a much tighter grip than you've ever experienced from Fury, she just squeezes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And then it's over.
Fury's a bit taller. Fury looks a bit larger than she was.
What
Um,
just
I don't think
happened?
it specifies for Verdun like how much bigger necessarily they get.
I think you had texted me a while ago how much you wanted her, like what her like. I think you had said like 5 foot even or something like that.
Apparently, it says it could be up to 2 feet or more, and I'm currently 3'8".
So like 5'8".
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with 5'8", or do you want to mess with that a little bit?
I think 5'8's fine. Just kind of an average person height.
Rip to
compared
Ellison. Rip to Ellison.
She's taller. She's taller than Ellison.
Ellison is now the
She's
shortest one in the
taller than
party.
him. An inch. By a literal inch.
That's
Hold on,
funny.
I gotta double check.
Crow losing
I
his
got faith in
goddamn
you, Fury.
mind.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's an inch. It's an inch.
Let's go.
Finch is gonna start asking Jarwin to borrow his heels.
He doesn't care enough about that, but like when Miss 3'8" goes to 5'8", he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you actually are like eye level with Fury now. But yeah, any other changes, Jacob? Jacob?
Something that was very rarely noticeable beforehand was Fury's tail, but it's a lot more noteworthy now. Like
It's
it
a lot
curls
more
completely
tail-like.
around. It's a lot longer and more,
Oh.
dexterous looking. It's a
So
pangolin
there's
tail, which is
yeah,
it's all like armored platey.
yeah, it's like an armadillo.
An armadillo tail, nice.
Well, it's a pangolin tail, but it's very similar to an armadillo.
A penguin tail. Oh, so like short and stubby and
no,
pointy.
Pangolin.
Pangolin.
Oh, pangolin.
It's a really
Yes.
cool like anteater armadillo hybrid thing that has much more like interesting scales rather than just like a tight shell like an armadillo.
How do
So
you
it's more
spell that?
segmented.
Pangolin.
Yeah, that.
I just
They're
want to
really
look at
cool.
a picture of one.
They're
Oh
really
my god,
cute,
they're so
too.
cute.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just got a face full of baby,
No,
a baby one. It was really fucking cute.
You're good.
Pangolins,
Pangolins
sometimes
are
known as
adorable.
scaly anteaters, are mammals of the order
Yeah.
Pholidota.
Pholidota.
The babies are so pink. Like they're fucking bright ass pink.
Looks like a sand shrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what Sandshrew came from.
It looks what I would think like an alien rat would look like. If that makes sense.
That's real.
Hold on, I gotta pull up a picture of one of these motherfuckers then, because Jesus Christ, that sounds rude.
Not in a rude way, but just like it looks, like Star Wars. Not
No,
Star
yeah,
Wars,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
Star-Lord.
baby.
Like when he's like doing that in the first movie when he's dancing to get the
Yeah,
the Power Stone.
He kicks that little rat thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and he grabs the other one and
I-
starts singing with it. Yeah.
No, I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
Anyway,
That's what it looks like.
any other changes besides tail and height?
The colors are more pronounced. Her clothes don't fit right.
Is she mostly purple now?
Okay.
No, like her face is still, green. Like her chest and stuff would still be, the typical coloration, but everything else is a lot more vibrant. Whereas it used to just be kind of dull.
Okay. Yeah, so you're now looking at Big Fury with her clothes, her PJs just not quite fitting.
What just happened? Are you like okay now? Like you looked like you were melting at one point.
She's very out of breath. She goes, I think I'm okay.
What was that? Why are you you're tall now? And you've like kind of changed color. I'm a little concerned. Should we get you like a doctor or something?
Well, I've always known I was, different. But there's very little I actually knew about my body. So
Okay.
I think this is just something that happens.
Okay, I reiterate, do you need a doctor?
I could
Because
see
this
a
seems like a
doctor.
lot of change to happen over, the course of, however long that took. I'm a little concerned for you.
I think it was like 2 hours. Your
I'm
sense
pretty
of
sure
time
it
is
was not.
fucked up.
That, I'm sorry to break it to you, Fury, but that was not even a minute. Not even a minute and a half. Like, I got in here, I was like, holy shit, and then the second I get close to you, you're like, boom. So, okay.
Well, that's horrible.
Do you do you need more clothes? You don't look very comfortable in those ones. They look a little small on you now.
I suppose I should get some of this stuff retailored.
Well, I have a few, like a shirt, some trousers and stuff you can borrow until we get you some more clothes.
Sure.
All right. I
Just,
kind of head back to my own. Huh?
I was gonna ask Dan about because she's still like just as thin as she was. So like
Yeah.
with like the hunter's coat, might not be as might be slightly more of a vest than a coat, but like it's a little shorter on her.
Yeah, she just got a crop jacket now.
Ew. But
Actually,
yeah, Ellison, go ahead.
I was gonna say actually it'd probably just be like the same because it was already like a longer jacket, so it'd probably not quite cropped, but not quite a full fitting jacket. You know what I'm saying?
So it's almost like I grew into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it showed like a little bit of midriff.
Yeah.
Like it was not necessarily like trench coaty.
Yeah,
Based on how I was,
but it was a bit big on you, and now it's a bit small on you. If you had hit like 5'6", it probably would have been like perfect, but you grew a bit too much.
Rats.
Jacob never once would lament the day that he turns 5'8" instead of 5'6", but now he is.
Rats.
Jiminy Christmas. All right.
Oh, Fury's just as tall as Camden now.
And now your goblin girl is taller than you.
Are you still a goblin or are you a hobgoblin?
Still a tall goblin.
Tall goblin? Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, Ellison runs back to his own room to grab Fury like a change of clothes.
Malouk
Just
just
in
walks out of
case.
his bedroom, sees Fury, he's like, "Oh, Fury, you grew."
I think she
Good
was in
job.
her room, not necessarily.
Yeah, he just.
Oh, you're talking about later. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, later.
My brain did not comprehend. I'm
Yeah, he'll
kind of
look
like,
it up a little bit later. Like probably an hour later.
Yeah. Fury might try to go to the wherever the Black Swords uniforms could be found to get
oh, true.
an average person
true.
size one.
Let's go.
A regular person.
Using the
jacket.
resources.
Yeah. I'll say you're able to get something like that, no problem.
Yeah.